Now in this video, we are going to learn the poem written by James Reeves, The Statue. Now look at this picture below. You can see they are the world famous statues. Do you know their names and where they are located? And have you ever thought, why do we have statues all over the world? Different shapes and sizes, some just the face, some the whole body. You will find them all across the world. Why are they there? At every country, every city, every road, you'll find one. Why? What is the logic? Why are they made? Well, they are symbolic. They represent something great and beyond time. The names, the good work, the valor of people who did so much for the society that their stories needed to be told. And not everybody is going to read a book about someone. Sometimes we just look at a statue and think who that is, and you will find it mentioned over there too, who that person is. So very small kids, they just look at the statue. In Pune, we have that Bhakti Shakti, very beautiful statue. So somebody who doesn't know that story of Shivaji will look at it and get interested and maybe find out. So it serves a purpose of paying a tribute to the great person who did so much for the society, and it also helps in making people aware of what they did and inspire them with that. Like Statue of Liberty, Statue of Unity, they are in place to inspire us. Yes. Now, this has been a timeless tradition, very old tradition, that we always want to set things in stone. Now this is because stones are permanent, not permanent technically, but yeah, when you compare it to the the speed of decay of other things, yeah, they seem to be having a long life. Yes, so that is why we had a tendency, the humans had a tendency to set things in stone, because their longevity is a lot more than other things. As we started growing, in terms of science, we started using bronze, iron, other things also to make statues. But first we used to carve them in stone, and we used to use stone to make monuments too. Yes, so this statue that we see in our lesson is set in stone too. So this poem, the narrator seems to be a child. The way the poem is written, it seems to be from the point of view of a small kids. Let's read it. On a stone chair in the marketplace. Now in the marketplace, this small child has seen a statue. Now let's see how he is explaining and how he is expressing his views on it. On a stone chair in the marketplace sits a stone gentleman with a stone face. He's great, he's good, he's old as old. How many years I have not been told. Now he says there's a stone chair in the marketplace where a stone gentleman is sitting, and he has got a face of a stone. And he says that he's great, he's good, and is old as old, means very, very old. As old as the old term itself. And how many years old? That he says, I have not been told. Great things he did a great while ago, and what they were, I do not know. He says that he must have done, great things that people tell, but I am not aware of what he did, and whatever he did, he did a while ago. It has been time since he did those things. But Solomon sad is his great square face as he sits high up on his square stone base. Now his stone chair is also kept on a square stone base, and his face is also square. He has a great square face, means features are nice, he is telling, but the face is strikingly solemn and sad, means serious and sad, and he sits high up. Day after day he sits just so, with some words in a foreign tongue below. Now there is something written describing the statue, but the child cannot read it because for him it's a foreign tongue, means a language he doesn't know. Whether the wind blows warm or cold, his stone clothes alter never a fold. Means it's of course it is made of stone, so the wind blowing warm or cold is not going to do anything to him, and his stone clothes are not going to alter or fold. But for a child, it's something that is making him curious, and he's talking about it. One stone hand he rests on his knee, with the other stone hand he points at me. Now he has described the posture, he has described the how he sits, he has described the entire sitting scenario. It's a high stone base, a stone chair. Now he's just describing how his hands are placed. Both one is resting on his knee and the other is pointing in front. The child is standing in front, so he feels that he is pointing at me. Oh, why does he look at me just that way? I am afraid to go and afraid to stay. Now he is getting intimidated when you don't know anything about something and it is very grand. Small children, they feel scared, so he is afraid to go and he is afraid to stay. Stone gentleman, he asked, what have you got to say? Now you'll find many alliteration examples here, like Solomon sad. Yes, we will find all that in class. We have already found, and you will also search for them, and we will again practice about it. It's very important. We have to again once just revise what is alliteration. So alliteration is, we have already learned that the word beginning with the same consonant sound or the same vowel sound which occurs close together in a series, that is alliteration. And sometimes an alliteration is broken up by non-alliteration words, but the effect of the alliteration remains the same, like Solomon said, and is there to break it in between, but still it's an example of alliteration. Find other examples of alliteration in the poem too. Okay, that's enough for today. Take care. I'll meet you with my next video of grammar. Bye.